performing really well out there. We're knocking some dust, some rust off of him, but he's come back really strong.
Tariq got so much playing time last year. What's the value of that for him going into this spring?
Well, I don't think people understand what Tariq did last year. When CJ went down, he came in to a starting Willie position, right? And he played however many games that was with Jake Hansen. And then when Jake went down, we moved Tariq to Mike, right? So and then he played the rest of the season, however many games that was, at the Mike position. So he's the most seasoned veteran that we have. He's got a dual role, right? Because he could play both the positions at a high level. When we won games at him starting at Willie and won games with him starting at Mike in the Big Ten. So it's a real treat to have a veteran guy like that in there. He's having a really good spring and had a really good off season. So, but he's still competing because there's some young guys biting at his heels.
How hard is that to go between Mike and Will? I mean, I know guys can do that, but how difficult was that? How high the level do you think?
Well, we dual train them. Yeah. We dual train guys because we want our best 11 on the field. So he was prepared for that going all the way through. So he was learning the Mike and the Will going through the spring season when he wasn't playing, and then in fall we were rotating him in there, just in case something like that were to happen.
Who's pushing those guys behind? Obviously Isaac played a little bit last year. Shimon moves that position. Who's kind of pushing those guys?
Well, right now, D'Arcangelo, he has some playing experience at the Mike position. He's having a tremendous spring. Kanena Odaluga is having a tremendous spring. And so is Rosiak. Those three guys are really hunting right now and putting some pressure on the guys to perform well every day.
Just now, Kevin King was trying to distract you, but you stayed focused here.
Yeah, that's every day.
Does that trickle down to your players?
Yeah, that's just about every day with him. Yeah. But that's kind of how we roll.
Maybe Jeremy already asked you, if you don't mind repeating. CJ Hart, how's he coming along?
He's. I was telling Jeremy that, Jeremy Bush did a tremendous, and his staff did a tremendous job getting him back, and the doctors, because I told him the other day he looks faster, he looks stronger, he looks more confident, and that's very rare coming off that injury and being put in this situation so fast. So really pleased at how he worked through the offseason to get to this point, and he's done a really nice job for us so far.
If he can stay in good health, is he a centerpiece leader of the defense kind of guy?
He's one of them for sure. Obviously we're competing, right? So he would be a natural. He's got those natural things that he can do, but yeah, we got a competitive room, so they're all fighting to get that slot, and we haven't named anybody yet until we go.
Andy, what are those redshirt freshmen you mentioned, Kanena and Dylan, kind of in the mix, and finally getting a look at Kalen? Like, what does each of them bring to the group?
Yeah, they're all different. They all have different talents. Kanena's shifty. He's flexible. He's twitchy. He's got some speed. We love all those things about him. He reminds me of a lot of different guys that I've had throughout my coaching career. Dylan Rosiak's smart. He's powerful. When he hits you, you feel it. That type of guy. Isaac D'Arcangelo, that guy's he's fast. He can hit you. He's smart. Like, we have just a little bit of different combinations from all those guys. Kalen Villanueva, he's got speed. He's showing us some speed. Malachi Hood, doing a great job out there when he's getting reps. Because we have so many guys ahead of him, we're working him in, and every time he goes out there, he flashes. So there's a lot of great things happening in the linebacker room right now that I'm really pleased about.
Is Shimon still working with you guys? I know he's kind of flipped between the linebacker groups.
Yeah, he works with me as a Willie and as with Coach Kane as a Fox. Okay. So he's got a dual role too. He's been playing a little bit of Mike, a little bit of Willie, a little bit of Fox. outside linebacker, just because he's got so much length that it's been good to use his versatility.
What's he bring to the group? Like, obviously, he's a very talented, highly ranked recruit. What's he bring to at least the will spot there?
Well, it's a competitive room, so all of them bring different talents. So, I mean, that's really all I could say about that.
Okay.
Coach, you lost a leader in the room in Jake Hansen. Is there a guy that's stepped up and become a verbal leader this year for you yet?
Yeah, Tariq Barnes and C.J. Hart and Dark Angelo, those, I would say, the combination of the three have done a great job of being that vocal leader in our room.